Obviously, guys, this has gotten past. What's frustrating about when it's this far inland, you got to realize what it's gotten past. Zoom out around Grand Isle. Very frustrating to see it this far inland, as much as they're trying to pump out. It's a tough fight.
Where is it? In the bag?
In the bag. Sisters go back and go back to which notice she was the last one. Normally, whether that's seabirds or pelicans, normally a lot more. I see one right there, but other than that, they're going somewhere else. Whether it's the oil, doing their march, but it's not activity from a wildlife this far in the yes. Yeah, that lone bird, we would see thousands of them. As much as they're trying to do and working as hard as you can just see, it's when we were here yesterday, they were just trying to suck it up, and it wasn't as brown as this. It just keeps going more and more inland every day that we fight it.
Tom, tell me where we are right now and basically the fight that's been going on here.
We're in Bay Jimmy, which is as far inland as we've ever seen the oil. This is where we were yesterday with the governor. Obviously, large sheets of oil have come through and destroyed this marsh. We have the vacuum trucks there trying to clean it up as best we can. But again, the frustrating thing is that we're so far inland, and it's gotten past the sea boom out in the open water. It's got past the second layer of sea boom. It's got past the absorbent boom. And as much as we try, these days, this is what frustrates you, because it's a very difficult fight to protect it. There's so many cuts and passes and so many ways for it to get in. That's why it's so important to block those 4 main passes with the barges, so we can fight it out there in the Gulf instead of in here. So this is why we need to block those main passes.
How long have the vacuum barges been out here working in Beijing?
They've been out a couple of days. Again, we came out yesterday, pretty much the same area, and there was a lot of oil here on the shore that they've been vacuuming up. So this idea was fairly recent, just to put the trucks right on the barge, right up there, just with a hose, and they vacuum them up like you go to a car wash. So they've been out here a few days, and they are helping, and it is making a difference. But obviously, when you look behind, what we're losing is very, very difficult to take. So it's just so important to fight it out in the open water and on the front side of Grand Isle.
So this marsh is dead.
Yes.
It's not coming back.
Well, there are some marine biologists that say it can revive itself. There are some that say when it's gone, it's gone. I am not one of those. But obviously, if you look from here 8 feet in, it goes from completely brown and oiled and dead. And that's what we have to protect. And hopefully, Mother Nature will correct itself. There are so many different thoughts, so many different opinions when it comes to that. But as you can see, as we stand here today, this is dead. You don't hear any birds. You don't see any pelicans. You don't see what we normally see in these areas.
And I saw some of the vacuum trucks out a little ways, looked like they were stationary. Are they just waiting, do you think, to be deployed?
Yes. What we're doing with the vacuum trucks is we'll go where the oil is. And depending what pass it comes, where it comes, they are mobile and can be deployed to get, I mean, all it is a vacuum cleaner, basically, a very large vacuum cleaner. And so we have them deployed in certain areas. And if the oil gets through first 2 lines of defense, we'll deploy where the oil is. Obviously, there was a lot here. That's why the trucks are here. And we'll go fight it where it comes through next. But hopefully, when we get the passes blocked, we won't get through it.
I saw 2 different stories here. One over in Barataria Bay, we see this dolphin swimming. We see birds over at the bass. It seems like we're able to take care of that area. And then over here, we see a totally different story.
And I was thinking the exact same thing. We've had, there's ebbs and flows in what we're doing. And we're driving through, and you see the porpoises jumping. And then we get to Queen Bess Island, which had a brand new layer of boom around it. The pelicans and the birds there look like they're flourishing. That's a good thing. And then we get back to Bay Jimmy, and we see completely killed marsh, oiled, and not a sound of wildlife, no boom here. So yeah, it's a very difficult fight. It's a tale of 2 worlds today, and it's one that we have to continue to fight. Again, the plan is to block the oil out of the passes so it doesn't get back in.
Now, this particular bay here, what happened? Why is no boom here to protect this marsh?
Well, it's a big area, Glenn, and there's not enough boom, especially with the other states now being affected. We don't have enough boom. That's why we want to do our barge plan. is because there's not enough boom in the country to take care of all of Louisiana, all of Mississippi, and all of Alabama. We've been calling for more boom, and we need the big boom, the sea boom, the heavy boom, and that's what they're short of. We would love to have it around this island. We could have protected this, but there's not enough. So all we can do is block it off at the 4 passes at the Gulf so it doesn't get back here.
And so much life over there with Queen Bess. It's quiet here.
Well, yeah, so where we came from was, again, the dolphins jumping as we on our way to Queen Bess Island, and we saw beautiful pelicans and the seabirds. You get back here where the oil has infiltrated this, and there's nothing. And it's very, very depressing.
Talk about this operation right here.
Well, it's actually pretty good ingenuity. You know, we're thinking every day what we can do to pick up the oil. There's skimmers, there's boats, there's boom. We decided to put the vacuum trucks on the barge and go up there like you go at your car wash, clean your car, or like they clean portalets, and it's just a big vacuum cleaner on the truck that's getting the oil directly out of the water and then take it out on the barge away from here. So it's pretty innovative. We have them stationed around here, and these things, they're mobile. They can go where the oil is, and it's just another tool in our arsenal as we continue to fight this very difficult fight.
And how soon will the barges
Well, hopefully they're driving pilings today or tomorrow. We finished the plan last night. It was approved for the 2 main passes, and we're going to get those things put in place, tied down with boom, because we're not going to surrender Grand Isle, and we're not going to surrender this day. We'll get it done.